Hey, Jopearl, you're too bad, man. You're too bad, man. You're too bad, man. You're too bad. You're too bad, man. You're too bad, man. You're too bad, man. You're too bad. You're too bad.
I'm so done. What is this mask for, please?
Hey,
Who are you
listen,
around?
this information that has just come from Jopearl, yeah, is infectious.
She
Hey,
couldn't sit on the information. Is that what you're saying?
information is very infectious. So
I can't deal.
I have to just decide to quarantine myself because this information that has unraveled itself this morning is too much for me.
Oh my days. So
Hey, good morning, everybody, and
good
welcome to Top
morning.
of the Morning. You have yourself Dr. Semwanga, and we have Miss Charlie.
Hey, hey. Well, it's actually afternoon where we are, but it's morning somewhere, guys. That's the
Trust me,
motto today.
trust me.
So we want to we want to unpack this. We really want to unpack this. So a while back, we
Oh, it's not.
saw
Let me
that,
put the timer on because we've only got a certain amount of time to talk about this topic before we go on into the
we
next one.
knew a little while ago that Burna Boy and Steff had unfollowed each other on Instagram. And as we do, we're like, all right, guys, stop being so inner in their personal business. It's fine, whatever, leave them to it. But obviously, we all knew something was going on. And so now, Mr. Mwanga, do you want to tell them what we have discovered?
Listen, yeah, I didn't want to believe, yeah. Like, all right, jokes aside, like, I didn't want to believe that Burn and Steph was actually coming to an end. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
Neither did I. Neither did I. I feel like they were a young power couple. Do you know what I mean?
And I think her obviously infusing her Caribbeanness with Africanness and all of that, like bigger picture stuff, for me is great. Like, I love all of that. I feel like their relationship would have empowered a lot more for people to not believe that we can't get on and all that other stigma stuff that comes with it.
The
But
Caribbean and
African,
issue.
yeah. Even though we are the
Yeah.
same people, even though we are the same people. Yeah. So I'm deeply upset. First things and foremost, yeah. But there's tea to be sipped. So we have Jopearl, who came off the bench on the weekend. She came off the bench.
She did. She really did. She didn't want to sit on that information no more, did
Nah, she came off the bench and decided to be a striker and let everybody know what's going on. I mean, look, I was in.
She said she's been talking to him for 2 years. This is Jopearl. This is somebody who she's a video vixen, and she said that she's been talking to Burna Boy now for 2 years, on and off. More so on than off, to be fair. She said she knew about the public relationship between Burna and Steff, but she said that the way he used to talk to her and the things he would say kind of made him feel like he wouldn't be with Steff because he likes Black African girls. And I'm just like, oh, sis, you nasty. She's moving nasty, don't you think?
Look, man, we don't know if they were using protection or not. So people need to just stop worrying about what her cooch is doing. Yeah, I think we just need to not stress ourselves. I'm not stressing about the act, whether it's disgusting, whether it's not. It's not my business. Yeah,
No, I think it was bad mind for her to say what she said because she knew what she was doing. Out here saying that, well, he wouldn't go for her type anyway. I don't know what he was doing with her. But first and foremost,
but that's that stuff that I don't like.
This is what I'm saying. But she was out here side chicking. She knew what she was doing. She knew what she was doing. She was all up in the chef, cooking up and frying up and whatever. But she was not part of the main meal. She was side dish. She knew it. So for the fact of her to come out now and be like, oh, well, Steff wasn't even his type. Babe, come on. It's sour. Leave the lemons alone. Leave them.
But I mean, have Burna Boy and Steff been dating for 2 years?
I don't even know how long they've been together, to be fair. I really don't even know. She claims that she was with him first. She was seeing him, before him and Steff in public, whatever. And so be it. But if it was, she says it was something that they just never spoke about. She said that this has affected her mental health and this has upset her. And so she's had to come out and speak about it. And it's just like, but you're coming to the wrong place. She said it's not for clout, but yet you did it in a place where it could definitely be deemed that you were clout chasing, because you said you regret the fact that you'd never spoken to him directly about it. So why didn't you just go and speak to him directly about it? Why did you have to come and drag people through the street? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I don't rate him if he was out here cheating, out here doing the most. I don't rate him. I don't. But at the end of the day, he was in a relationship with somebody and you knew you was a side piece. You knew that you just got to see him when, you know, he was not with Steff. Let's be honest. You know what I mean? And it's like she said, oh, well, he said he loved me and all of these other things and and it's like, okay, babe, but you definitely know that that's the traits of side chick. You know that, right? Because you knew he was with somebody else and he's out here telling you lies and you fell for it.
Well, she was with him first, and then obviously he wrapped up the thing like publicly with Steff.
But then that's even worse, though, don't you think?
I mean, that's even
worse? I wouldn't be out here screaming, I was with him first. That's pick me attitude. I'm over it. He obviously didn't pick you. He obviously then went public with Steff, so therefore you don't really have much to be screaming about. Why? Okay, fair enough. It's caused you mental health and it's caused you stress. That's understandable, babes. But you should have been able to see. You should have been able to see, and maybe now you will not get in another situation like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's all a bit tense still. For me, you're too bad.
I'm definitely not blaming her for being cheated on. I'm definitely not blaming her for being infatuated and being in love with somebody, especially when they're gaslighting you and they're telling you that they love you back when clearly they're out here making sideways moves. But I don't blame her for it. But I just think, honey, learn from this now. This was an L. Let's take it and let's learn from this, babes, because I don't think it makes much sense to be out here on the internet, you know, telling as if this is some kind of crazy love triangle. Basically, you were just there for him.
Guys, tell us what you think, because I would love to give you guys a response to what you are thinking about this situation. For me, there's I was in Clubhouse earlier on, right? And it was just as simple as this, bruv. Side chick etiquette, man. Know your role. Yep. Know your role. If you're a side chick, just be a side chick. Let it be. Don't fight it. Don't fight it. I didn't need to know that you was doing a thing with Burna. I really didn't need to know. It was evident that Burna had done something wrong anyway. Once him and Steff followed each other.
Steff put out a tweet something like, "What in the Nollywood is going on?"
Yeah, you know what I mean. And on top of that as well, do you know what? I feel it for Steff, you know, because she's going through this problem with her brother, and now we're here. Do you know what I mean? It's just like one thing after another. But I definitely think that there was no need for Jopearl to tell us Wagwan. Like, I didn't care. Like, Ashley
is really killing our people. Yes,
trust me, Ashley. Clout.
It's so true.
Same way Stardog is killing my people, Clout is killing my people. Real talk.
It's true, because she had no need to go so public with it and then be like, I'm not clout chasing. No, honey, that's exactly what you're doing right now. Exactly what you're doing right now.
Ashley, what do you think?
Yeah, right.
Tell us what you think.
So what was being said on Clubhouse yesterday? Or was it today?
Today. Obviously, my thing is this, yeah. There's women that know in a relationship that the man has a side piece, right? And they're okay with that. Some women were saying that, no, they're not cool with that. They can't share a man with another woman. But there's women out there. And my thing is that, was Steff totally unaware of this girl? Or was the girl just applying mad pressure like, rah, she also wants to be with him publicly? Like, I don't know. But yeah, that's what that was about. And side chick etiquette, in the grand scheme of things, if you're a side chick, just be your side chick. Play your role. Cool on the weekends. Take your D on the weekends. Monday to Friday, he's with his main team. Just take your D on the weekends. Send your text on Friday. Do you know what I mean?
Stop.
Just have the right side chick etiquette. You get me? But now you've exposed Burna. Unless you've got Mr. Easy around there, you've messed up everything. Your lifestyle's about to change. You've gone from getting Louis Vuitton bags from Burna Boy to Isaac DMing you. You know what I mean?
I'm so done.
You get me? Morley's on the weekend now.
I'm so done.
So I just think that, like, I just don't think it was necessary. Black men don't cheat, so that needs to be investigated. Jokes aside, this is just another situation where someone wants free pretty little things, so the tea had to get spilled. Listen, I what did I call them? Pretty young people, isn't it? PYP. Trust me. Hey, Ashley, trust me, my guy. Trust me. Trust me. I agree, man. I agree. I agree. Also, guys, I don't know if Charlie's going to, but I'm actually giving away a invite. So if you're interested in joining Clubhouse because it's invite only, I'm actually giving out an invite. All you need to do is literally subscribe and follow me on Insta at UK_ISN. And I think on Friday, I will announce the person. You need to have an iPhone though. So from today onwards, follow UKISN, like, subscribe, and you have an opportunity. And comment. Leave us a comment. Because I'm actually being loyal to the actual people who are watching Top of the Morning. So for example, Ashley G is already involved. So Ashley G, if you've got an iPhone and you want to join Clubhouse, you're in with an opportunity to get there.
Cute. All right, so
He said, hold on. He said, do you think Feki would have cheated on Steff? Definitely. What do you think that song was about with Runtown, my G? Of course. Feki was being naughty. Therefore, I have no doubt in my mind that Feki, I remember Feki was hot at that point. Like, he was coming out with them bangers, yeah? Definitely, definitely, Feki did a madness. But I also felt like Steff was growing anyway, and she was growing at a rapid rate when she was with Feki. And Feki,
she outgrew him. That was the issue. She outgrew him.
I don't want to say that because I don't want to say that. But she did outgrow him, to be fair.
I mean, not all men, definitely not all men, but I feel like it's prevalent that men get outshined and start to feel some type of way about it. And
I don't think he felt out. I don't think he felt out of place. But go on.
No, I definitely felt like he felt like she'd outgrown him. She outgrew him. She outshined him, and I feel like that kind of hurt his ego a tiny bit. And I know that with guys, like when you kind of feel a little bit checked or a little bit like overrun or outshined, you do look elsewhere and kind of look for that validation again. But yeah. I mean, that might not even be a trait that's just exclusive to men, but it's definitely something that I've seen within like the guys.
He goes, their careers were going into two different places. Yeah, exactly. I feel like Steff her trajectory was just up, and I feel like at that particular time, Feki wasn't ready for her acceleration. I think had it been like I don't want to say her rise wasn't meteoric, but I think had it been a slow, steady rise between the two, and it's like, yeah, he's killing it, she's killing it, I think maybe that relationship could have sustained. But look, man, she was traveling back and forth from LA to here, and obviously, I don't know why he wasn't able to accompany her to those events.
Well, he had his own stuff, didn't he? He had his own things going on, and I think like also, I don't want to speak as a man because I'm not a man, but like, so you don't want to be running off of somebody else's like. It's almost like clout chasing again. You don't be running after somebody else's.
It's not when you're in a relationship, man. Not when you're in a relationship.
I think with someone like Feki, it's important for him, I think, to stand his own ground and not run after it, not like kind of follow the coattails of his woman. And I think, like, personally, I don't think there's much wrong with that. But I think he wouldn't want to be seen like that. Do you know what I mean?
That's his own insecurities, then. Because for me, as a man,
but I think insecurities as to why people cheat. I'm not gonna lie.
Fair enough, that too.
But yeah.
But I think for me, let me just throw this out there. I think for me as a man, if my partner is if she's hot like Steff London, and let's just say I was, nationally known like Feki, yeah, and she's going to America to do all of this stuff, I'm rolling. Why wouldn't I roll? I'm with my girl. We're being a power couple. If the shoe was on the other foot, I would be telling her to come with me, like, rah, babe, I'm going LA. I'm gonna meet X, Y, and Z. Come and see who you can network with, because I may not be able to network with every single body just because my face may not fit for them.
I hear you, but also it doesn't always work like that. Like, she's signed to
Some American people.
yeah, so it's like you can't then just be like, okay, my team want me in this place. Can I have a +1, please?
Yeah, you do.
It doesn't always work like that. Do you know what I mean?
If you're
But
trying to
anyway,
be
that's not even the topic we came on here to talk about.
all right,
So
cool.
that one there. And
Okay, cool. So what? So what? What do you say for Jopearl? I call it an L.
yeah, I think Jopearl, definitely, babes, you should have just not done that publicly. It doesn't make sense other than just be a kind of clout chaser. I'm not gonna lie to
And
you.
why didn't you just tell Steff? I thought women normally go woman to woman, all of that woman. What happened to that woman to woman stuff?
You better ask Jopearl. I don't know.
I'm gonna email Jopearl this week and see if she'll come on the show and give us an explanation.
Oh, so Steff's at the same label as Migos. Thanks, Ashley. But yeah, all right. Let's wrap this up now. We're gonna come back. We've got a couple more topics.
We've got a couple more topics we're gonna talk about, and we're gonna be back.
See you in about 2 minutes.
Please.